or you did it with demo, and you put the trade on, and you know you don't want to see it go to a specific price point. It may not be a stop loss that you actually put in there because you're afraid to put a stop loss in, because that confirms and solidifies you were wrong. Instead of saying, this is where I'm wrong and I don't want to lose any more than this. That's the proper mindset about using a stop loss, because you want to be right. You can't accept the fact that you're potentially wrong. If I was 100% accurate all the time, every single time, and I knew there was no chance for any manual intervention to ever step in there, I would never use a stop loss. Why would I need one? I'd be right all the time, right? But having a stop loss is a testimony to you respecting the risk, which is required. In the beginning, you don't respect the risk. You concern yourself with the risk of, that's the limitations that you place on yourself in terms of mitigating anything in terms of risk. The risk of you taking a loss for the sake of doing it wrong, not for the basis of you only took this much as a loss in monetary sense. And there's a paradigm shift that has to take place. And I'm teaching him how to do it the only way I know how to teach it. Whereas you have to frame a 15-minute or a 60-minute draw on liquidity, where the market's likely to go. And then on a 1-minute or 5-minute chart, if you're bearish, there has to be some run above a 5-minute swing high, even while it's been going down. It has to go up above it and start trading lower again. And then once it does that, you can drop down into a 30-second chart and take a 30-second fair value gap. Because the damage has been done on the 5-minute chart. It could have been a stop run on a swing high in a 1-minute chart. See, that's what a high frequency trading algorithm is doing. So you don't fucking know that, because these clowns out there talking about algorithms, these wannabe quants. You might talk about all kinds of shit and call things quant. You may say your shit's algorithmic, but it's retail. But every fucking high frequency trading algorithm, every single one of them, has to have a disruption in order flow before they will institute a new order. That means they cannot go short until it goes up. It has to go up. Why do you think I taught you discount premium? Because I am algorithmic. Enigma is fucking talking to you. It's not a yin and yang fucking symbol on some bullshit. The market has to go up, purge some measure of liquidity. If the market does, I don't give a fuck what market it is. But if you're bearish and on a 5-minute or 1-minute chart, if a swing high, a short-term swing high on that 5 or 1-minute chart is taken out by one tick and it trades lower, as soon as it trades lower, on what time frame are you talking about? Whatever time frame that liquidity was taken on. If you see the swing high on the 5-minute chart has been pierced by one tick, is all it takes. It doesn't need to fucking close above it. It doesn't need to have a certain measure of handles above it. One tick. Once it does that, that's a disruption. That's a disruption in order flow. That's it. That starts the sell program. Then on a lower time frame, it can be a 5-second chart. It could be a 1-second chart. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I gave him a 30-second chart because it's easy to get in there and take a fair value gap after that disruption in order flow, knowing that the market will gravitate towards that liquidity. We need not see it trade to it. Now, some of you that are familiar with watching lower time frames and have been with me for a while, your fucking gears are turning right now. You're like, holy shit. I can see this, and I'm not even looking at the fucking chart. I can understand exactly what he's saying right now. Your juices are flowing on. Yes, 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 yes. It's there every day, every hour, every 15 fucking minutes. It's there. So forget the 90-second or 90-minute fucking bullshit. It's every 15 minutes. It's there. I literally could sit there all day long, trade just intraday volatility, just doing what I just told you, and mop the fucking floor with all these fucking people out there talking shit, selling shit, robots and stuff. It's dumb. It's dumb. You don't need all that stuff. As soon as you take the very first fair value gap on the 30-second chart after that 1 minute or 5 minute disruption in order flow, that stop run, and that time frame starts to trade lower, the very next candle, when it starts to trade down, okay, you drop down to the 30-second chart and you wait for that little 30-second retracement, because it's going to happen. And you look and see where your 10 handles would be. Place your limit order, put your stop loss in. He risks 12 handles. He's willing to take 12 handles as a hit to take 10 out. What the fuck did he just say? He just said he's using a negative R. Yes, because your reward to risk model bullshit is a myth. It's a fucking myth. You don't even trade with it. You want to talk about it and sell your courses, and these people write these fucking books, but they're not trading with these fucking things in mind. Every person that's ever come out there and said that shit, give it enough time, they eventually come clean and say, well, you know, it's theoretical that if you did this, you can get 20 to 1. It's theoretical you can get 200 to 1, but they haven't really done it themselves. But hey, theory sells, right? They sell you all that stuff, like timeshares. Makes it sound like it's a wonderful thing till you get in. You wish you could get out of it, and you can't. This is how you follow a rule-based idea. You go in very, very carefully. Do a little bit at a time. You don't need to get into a trade right now to make 3 times what you're risking. And view that as, oh, this is the only way to do it. Because right now, if you're honest with yourself, if you and I were in a conversation, it was just you and I, nobody could hear it, wasn't recorded. I gave you my scouts on us. Promised that there was no way I was going to talk about who you are and what we talked about. And I asked you, right now, you have extraordinary results as a goal, and you won't accept anything less, right? And at first they might look at me perplexed, like, no, I just want to make money. No. You want to be next to flawless. Hardly ever, if ever, taking a loss. Never putting your stop loss in the wrong place. And you're wanting to find a way to get to that point because you see me doing that many times. And you think that just happens overnight. No. You conquer that bullshit thinking, that toxic way of internalizing your potential or progress in this by going in and taking out incremental movements towards a goal that's larger. My son's not going to be a 10-handle trader risking 12 handles. That's not what he's going to be. My son's going to be taking down the whole fucking daily range. From high to low, that's what he's going to be doing. But he can't learn that just going out there and just trying to do it from the beginning. You have to grow. You got to become confident after you have had your confidence been kicked in the nuts, basically. That's what he's done with his combines that he tried to do with ignorance, thinking it's going to be like a video game. This is not a fucking video game. It's not a video game. And any fucking clown that says that, show the testimonials from your students. Not the one that just found some market replay horse shit this week. Where are they at the last year? Where's their withdrawals? Where's their profits? I'm producing monsters. I'm producing fucking machines, terminators, motherfuckers that's going to be here long after I'm gone, making money, doing it their own fucking way, and not giving a shit what anybody else says about what it is that they learned, because they went through the process of doing it correctly. For some of you, if you just did that, not the $1,600, if you just made $700 a week, what would that do for you? So you don't think that way, do you? You don't think, what if I just made $100 a day? And you started there and you built up your confidence. Are you consistently able to make a very small amount of money that's easily reached? It's a low-hanging fruit objective. That's what I wanted to present to him. I said, look, 10 handles is easy. You can do this all day long once you get good at it. Like you can literally go up and down all day long and really just destroy it. But you can't do that without knowing yourself, how you're going to think, how you're going to feel. And the only way I could do this with him was teach him how to focus on a draw on liquidity that is highly probable. That means it's on an hourly or 15-minute time frame that has not been traded to. How do you know when not to take the trade, Dad? Did it trade to that liquidity pool on an hourly or 15-minute chart that you maybe would have looked at or had in mind? If it has, you're done for the day for that market. You can't trade it. How about that for fucking logic? How about that for fucking mindset, not worrying about or fearing missing out on the move? There's nothing to fucking worry about. And this ain't even a complete fucking model. It's incomplete, and it's beating the fucking ass out of 90% of the shit that you see on YouTube. Because it's rooted in sound logic. You have to have common fucking sense, folks. You can't go out there thinking, I'm going to swing for the fences like he was trying to do. He was literally doing fucking 15 contracts because they allowed it. He didn't know better. Well, he fucking knows better now, doesn't he? And now what he was trying to do, he's put that aside. He knows it's possible now because of what he's done with just doing $200 a day. With one single, 90% of the time trades, one single mini contract. And he's doing far better than he would do at his job. And did do better than both of his jobs. That's an encouragement. And the right mindset he has right now, I'm so proud of. I'm proud of that. And that's what I try to encourage. I don't try to encourage you to go out there and try to swing for the fences and have Lambo lifestyle overnight. It's not practical. That's not fucking practical. Okay. I'm sorry if that hurts your fucking feelings, but I'm not ever saying that you can't get there, but it's going to take you time to get there. And you can't be worrying about trying to rush through it, burning the candlesticks, trying to do more of the unnecessary shit, worrying about what that person did. How did they make that money? Fuck their money. Fuck what I made. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck what Cameron's making? Who cares? You can't spend it. Be inspired by it. Limit it to that. But don't go on the charts and waste your time trying to figure out, oh, it's this guy, this gal, this person has a video. This person posted this on their social media. This is what they did. Let me see if I can go in there and figure out what they did. You're wasting your fucking time. You can't even do anything with that information. You can't do shit. The only thing it's going to do is cause you doubt about what it is you're trying to learn. And other people are fucking smashing it because they don't give a fuck what anybody else is doing. They're minding their own business. And that's exactly what Cameron started doing, minding his own damn business. Instead of getting out there and trying to defend Daddy. Daddy is a fucking lion. Just turn me the fuck loose and I will eat these motherfuckers. Straight up. I'm out here begging for it. 30-second time frame offers so many opportunities to take 10 handles out. Why 12? Why 12 handles for a stop? Well, look at a 30-second chart. Look at the price delivery. Unless we're having an extrapolation in one direction or the other, you'll see that 10 handles is about the maximum. A very small little fluctuation would occur. 12 just puts you 2 handles outside of that. What happens when ICT's son takes a loss? He stops trading for the day. Because he can't trade less than one contract, right? I'm not having him go in with 5 micros to be sizing down. No, he just fucking stops. He needs to know what it feels like to sit in a losing net loss day. And it's okay. It's not cancer. It's not terminal. It doesn't mean your model's fucking done and over with. It doesn't mean that you fail as a trader. It just means that you had a transactional cost and now you paid the tax. That's the tax. Okay? That's the fare to ride on this fucking ride. Eventually, you're going to have to pay it. And some people want to pay more than what's required, like taxes. Stupid and financially illiterate people pay more income taxes than they're fucking supposed to. You're only obligated to pay what your legal obligation is. And some of you don't even want to take the time to look into what it is that you could save money on in that. Because you're financially illiterate. Because the schools you went to taught you to be that way. If I wasn't pushing my fucking boot in my kids' asses,
order filled,
making them work fucking jobs so they can taste the bullshit that this world wants to feed you, They won't
Order
want to
filled.
work to do what I do. They won't want to learn how to do this. They have to be put in those situations. Otherwise, they'll have a silver spoon up their ass and think everything's owed to them, and it is not owed to them. Whatever I've made is owed to nobody else. My kids are not exempt from that. And the best thing you can do if you have children is to do the same thing. It builds character. It teaches them to be adults. And in trading, many young people and man-child syndrome kicks in, and they're not really fully equipped to be a trader. Having a good model in their hands won't work. That doesn't mean the model's bad or not effective. This means that they are incapable of doing it. I got 9 minutes to finish this up, and I have so many other points I want to make. The impossible task of counting the grains of sand, knowing I only got 9 minutes left. But I don't think that many of you even really appreciate what I'm saying today, because the model's not complete. He's only working on one part of it. And even in that, he's doing fucking far better than he ever imagined he would be doing. For some of you, if you were just doing what he's doing right now, that's success. In your part of the world where money is different and things cost differently where you're at, you would be living very, very comfortably if you could do what he's doing consistently. If you're able to do that, you would be very happy. You wouldn't need to have Lambo lifestyle dreams and wishes to see that would be deemed as successful. You'd be content. You would feel like you arrived. It would feel like you put the work in, and therefore now you're seeing the results, and you're thankful that you stuck with it. You studied. Instead of worrying about trying to take negative stimuli or negative opinions about other people telling you what you should and shouldn't do. And they have nothing to bring to you that would be better. They don't have a testimonial of a large group of people that are using the shit that they try to sell with fucking discount codes. There's no consistently profitable fucking students. There's always hit and miss. There's always flash in a pan. I have people that are doing this now for years, not making $740 withdrawals, 6-figure withdrawals. There's no fucking comparison. But those individuals did all the work to get to that point. My son wants to do more than any of you. He wants to do more than me. And I want to see it happen. I'm here for it. I want to make him bigger and badder and fucking just a ruthless motherfucker. I want that. But I know the frailties of the human mind, because he's now got scar tissue. He done something that he wasn't told to do. He went against my advice. Recklessly did whatever he wanted to do, and his ego and his pride was hurt. So the only way to build that back up is to show incremental cookie rewards. And don't waste your time trying to force things in. Through these candlesticks, and don't focus so much on how much time you got left. As long as you're working every day, working towards progressing, moving forward, you'll get there. You'll get there sooner than you thought. Once you get there, in the time you're spending right now, that might feel daunting and too laborious, won't be so much like that when you look back on it. Everything seems so much further in front of you when you're trying to get there. The first time, it's always a long journey. in the beginning when you don't have experience. You don't want to be going out there pressing the button like my son did and fail and then feel grief about it. Learning how to trade with a real account, whether it be a large amount of money or a small amount of money, is the absolute asinine fucking way to do this, because you're literally encouraging fear. You're encouraging uncertainty that paralyzes you, because you're making it a scoreboard of, I lost money. No matter how much money it is, when you have that, it's real hard to get motivated. So when I teach it with a demo, and I teach how to go through back testing and collecting experiences where the market has done the very things I've taught. And I give you the benefit of knowing what I think is going to happen beforehand. So that way it holds you to an expectation in the marketplace. Does the market go higher when he says it goes higher? Does it respect those levels he's referring to? Does it trade to those pools of liquidity? Are you going back through the charts and looking for the things I teach? Is it in there? Is it happening? Don't require my own trades to be the only testimonial. If you do that, you're failing. Cameron's not even journaling. He can't do that right now. What did you just say? You heard what the fuck I said. He needs to have his pride restored. He's hurt. So the only way, and this is the best thing I could come up with, was give him something where, yes, these approaches, if he just would let the trade run, he could be making 30, 40, 60, 100 fucking handles. He could be doing that, but he doesn't have the patience to hold on to it because he's afraid it's going to turn around on him. He's afraid of that. And the only way you get over that fear is doing this. I wish I could learn how to hold a trade. I've been in so many trades. If I just would have held on to it, it went to my target. How do I fix that, ICT? You take incremental exits and you hold yourself to the fact that this is what my trade was and I'm feeling discomfort. As soon as you feel the discomfort, close it and then watch the trade pan out. Or if it goes through where your stop loss would have been, you're thankful you didn't lose. But if it goes in your direction, you log it and you cheerlead yourself. And the next time you feel that uncomfortable point and you want to get out of the trade, wait 2 minutes. Not 1, 2. Literally 2 minutes. And then if you still feel uncomfortable, close the trade again. Then log it. If it goes to where your stop was, you did the right thing. If it goes a little bit further, guess what? Just like repetitions with weight training, you're adding a plate. You're adding one more repetition, and you're holding to failure. You're fighting the negatives. That's where growth happens. You can't just tap out as soon as you feel it all the time. You have to press into that uncertainty, and you do that over time. And I'm sorry, but a 40-day fucking trainer, a 120-day trainer, a 1-month boot camp, a 1-week fucking crash course ain't gonna teach you that, folks. It's not gonna fucking do it. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna do it. I got $1 million bucks that says it ain't gonna find somebody gonna do that, make $1 million. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But I'm making millionaires. Holla. What did they pay for it? Their time, sweat, stress. They had to go through the mill with ICT. And it's hard here. Only the strong survive. The weak get chewed up and spat out. Holding on to a trade, and I'll say this in closing. The way you hold on to a trade is you have to be content with, all right, I locked in something. This is a good fucking day. I got $1,500 locked in on this trade. I'm aiming for $20,000. I got a fucking full pool on 10 lot. I know it's likely to go 100 handles. I know it's likely to go down there. But I'm going to wrestle my fucking greed because I feel like I have to take this $2,700 trade off. That's fluctuating here and there above 3,000. And you know in your fucking heart that if you just let this fucking thing go, 6.5 hours from now, it's going to be 100+ handles. But you're wrestling with, but what if it isn't? And I don't take the $2,700 off, or it stops me out at $1,500 and I could have took the $2,700. That's ass backwards thinking, folks. That's fucking ass backwards. You're all talking about how you want to have these high multiple R trades. but you don't want to do the work to hold on to get them. All these clowns out there that sell these courses and talk that high multiple bullshit, you do not see them taking, they would be billionaires. Why are they still selling fucking courses? Where's their fucking yachts? They're not doing it, folks. They're not doing it. Period. Common fucking sense. Use it. I teach from a practical stance. I come to you with no fucking glitz. And I tell you exactly the way it's supposed to be. I tell you it's going to be hard. I tell you it's going to take you longer than you want it to be. I tell you that people are going to make fun of you because, you know, it's going to fly in the face of everybody else's logic. But the testimonials just keep coming in. That's undeniable. And you're in the waiting. You're on deck. You're next. You're the fucking next success story, but you're holding it up. You got to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own way. I'm doing everything I possibly can, folks, except for take your fucking trades. Okay, I'm doing everything I possibly can. But you have to listen to these discussions. You have to listen to this because these are the things that's going to put all those things together for you as a trader. Whether it's my shit that you're going to use as a technical aspect or somebody else's dumb shit. Bottom line is, if it can be used as a catalyst to make a decision, that's all we're doing. We're using some kind of stimuli to make a decision, to act, to move, to do something, push the fucking button, do something, and then manage risk throughout the process. The only thing that separates me from everybody else is everybody else is holding on to a religion about an idea, in an indicator-based idea, or something that's bullshit. It has no basis on why price is going to go up and down. I give you the best of the best. Practical, real-world experience, 30 years experience of telling you what the fuck these markets are going to do, authorship, all throughout. You have the highest form of technical science and the most practical sense of using what it is that we should be doing as a risk manager. I'm not telling you to go out there and trade with 15 contracts. I'm telling you to use one contract. Look what my son was able to do with one fucking week. 1 week. And he's not even hitting fucking doubles. He's just batting singles, getting up there, getting his 10 handles, boom. Sometimes he's been spooked out of the trade and he has to go back in and get that last $50. That's what he's working on now. But he's getting his 200 fucking bucks. Don't waste your time trying to force too much in the beginning, looking for things that are unnecessary in the charts. Focus on the things I tell you to look for. And don't put a destination or an expiration on your success. Because what you're going to discover is throughout the process, and that's my son right now, he's in the earliest stages of real progress. And he's seeing the fruits of it. Many of you are recording in your tweets and responses to me that you're encouraged by that. How do you think he feels? How do you think he feels laying his head down, thinking, I did more today than I did in pay working these 10 hours because he's doing 10-hour days. 10-hour days driving to Pennsylvania with the crew he's with, and they pay him money until he gets to his car. And then once he gets to his car, you know, his pay stops for the day. But he's spending a lot of time out there doing that stuff, getting all cut up, putting his hands through these condensers he's helping install, all that stuff. He's doing a working class hero job. He doesn't have a spoon-fed fucking lifestyle where daddy's giving it to him because I have it. I wanted to be like that, but I seen that it doesn't work with my oldest boy. So I'm practical. I learned from the mistake. I learned how to do a better job at this. I'm not a perfect father, but when it comes to money, giving it to them, buying